Hello and welcome to Texas Big Star Live. I am Brian B. Barrett, your host. We're broadcasting live from the fabulous Horny Toad Bar and Grill right here in Cranfills Gap, Texas. Today is an exciting day right here in the Hill Country. The weather is fantastic, and that means there are bikes out. Not just bikes out for a cause. And the folks that are joining me on my left and right are some of the guests that will be coming in today, and you're going to get a chance to meet them in just a moment. But we're going to do that more than just a moment, like right now. To my right, Sandy. Sandy, welcome.
It's nice to be here.
Here, don't be afraid of that mic. It won't hurt you. And Cindy, right?
Yes,
correct, Cindy.
Yes.
And then Roger on the end
Robert.
there. Robert.
Yeah.
Robert, where are you from?
Blum, Texas.
You're from Blum.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys just left Blum
Yes, sir.
to come here. How far away is Blum?
Oh, it's about, what?
45 miles.
No, 45 miles.
45 miles. So it's a 40-minute trip maybe?
Yeah.
35,
Yeah.
depending on how fast or slow you want to go. And so today's poker run, we call this a poker run. Those who don't know what a poker run is, we're going to get one of these fine folks up here to explain what a poker run is. Sandy, how about you explain what a poker run is? And tell us more about your brother, I believe, right?
Yes, it's for my brother.
Sherman, okay.
Yes. My brother's been fighting congestive heart failure, and because of this, he's had to retire from his job, and he's been having some struggles financially because of his medical bills and everything that are piling up. And so, thankfully, he has the most wonderful friends that anybody in this world could ask for. And being raised in a small town, people come together to help each other. And so this poker run today has been put together by my brother's friends to help him and my sister-in-law to with their financial struggles that they're going on right now.
Wow. That sounds like a family.
It is family.
He has
family.
a wonderful family with him. So the ins and outs of a poker run, obviously it has cards. I'm familiar with a poker run, but
Yeah.
for those who may be viewing going, are they running from the game of poker? What, are they just afraid of it? Or is it all that gambling thing? I don't know. So explain.
What a poker run is?
Yeah, explain
Well,
what
you
a-
can actually use cards or dice.
Cards or dice,
And this,
okay.
and ours, we're using dice. So at each location that they stop at, they get to roll their dice, and they use that hand for that stop.
So they're we have
actually
some
going
dice
for the,
here.
They're
Is
actually
this
going,
the amount of dice they roll?
they're
Five
using
dice?
five,
hands.
right.
Have you
Five
guys
dice.
already
Like
rolled?
craps.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already
Just
rolled.
like craps. Yeah.
So if I were doing a poker run with dice today, you'd say, okay, Brian, it's your.
All right. We'll
Your
give
go.
you a piece of slip of paper that's got the list of all the stops.
Okay.
All right. At each stop, you'll roll them dice, and we'll write down the number. And at the end of the ride, the grand total wins the run.
Wins
The highest
Yeah.
total. Yes.
Wins the
Yes.
run, and
So-
winning means you get
Well, it's
A pot, usually a pot of the
pot.
money.
Sure,
Yes,
like
yes,
it would be
yes.
in poker.
Yeah.
Put a
Right.
ante up. Put in
Yes. Yes.
Right.
the, wow.
So it's a way for people to come and get together and have fun and do the ride, but they also get something back. But we have found in most cases when they're doing the poker run, the winner usually gives back.
Gives the money back.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more
but
about the fun and about the
it's
ride and about the
it's
enjoyment.
About the
yeah.
camaraderie.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And the family of,
Yeah.
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 what's going on here.
The fellowship.
Yes.
It is. It's fellowship.
Yeah.
And are you from Bloom also?
I'm
Or
from Blum.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
from Blum. I was
Yeah.
born and raised in Blum, yes. And I don't live there at the moment. I live in Rio Vista, but I grew up there. And Kathy is actually my cousin. Sherman is my cousin, yeah. So it's a family affair, really. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went to school with a guy whose last name was Bloom and
Bloom?
spelled the same way as Blum.
Blum, yeah, yeah.
And they went to school with him too. So if I have a hand, so you keep up with how many spots you guys are going
Right,
today? Five?
right,
Yeah.
yes. We're actually started
Five.
at a spot. We're stopping at 3 stops, but we have our last stop is going to be the 5th one. So we've got
Which is the original bar
the
we
original
started
stop,
at.
Yeah.
So
that'll
back
be
to
The
two.
Redneck
Okay.
in Blum.
Back to Blum.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of.
Yeah, it's
How
a big
long does
ride.
that take? That's an all-day ride. Right?
Well, first bike out at 10, last bike in at 3.
So
3 p.m.
Yeah.
3 p.m.
And then when we
Yeah.
get back in
Hop,
at
hop,
3,
hop, hop, hop.
You can take your
They'll
time
come-
or you can hurry up.
yeah.
So you're here
Yeah.
for
all day.
an hour or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, at this particular location.
It's
Yes.
no big rush to go through it, but you can take your time or you can hurry up.
I see.
Yeah.
You know,
And at the end,
to
they
your own convenience.
They do the
Or-
calculations and determine who wins the pot. And like Cindy said, 99.9% of the time, that pot gets donated back to the person who the fundraiser's for, and then the fun begins. We have barbecue plates. We have live bands that are going to be playing the remainder of the night. We have an auction that's going on with some great auction donations that have been donated, and just cakewalk for kids, beer walk for adults. I mean, washer tournaments, cornhole tournaments. So it's a great place to be. Lots of memories to be made today.
That's great. I think if people would grasp, because sometimes this is an international broadcast, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
And goes out everywhere on YouTube and it's obviously live on Twitch. Sometimes folks, and we had this discussion about a week or so ago with some biker folks. This is a biker-friendly location here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, very much
And
so.
Owen and Sandy, the proprietors of this establishment, make sure we say it's a biker-friendly bar. And it's a restaurant. Because sometimes the connotation, I don't know why that is, has been, well, the bikers, they're kind of a rough crowd.
Taboo, no.
It's not,
It's
in
not.
my
It's
experience.
not been in my experience.
Not that way at all. In fact,
No.
they're closer than some church members.
Right.
Yes, they are.
True.
They really are.
I mean, I'm not trying to equate the two, but in essence, I kind of am. Just by fellowship is fellowship. It's coming together for a common cause.
That's true.
That in this case, for sure, it's something bigger than ourselves.
Yes.
Right.
And generally with the poker run, you'll see a lot of motorcycles. They're generally motorcycle friendly. But with this particular one, because of my brother's heart condition, he can no longer ride his Harley. So we opened it up to everybody. So if you look out in that parking lot, you're going to see cars, you're going to see Jeeps, you're going to see motorcycles, a little bit of everything. So, and the camaraderie that small town people become family.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what I would do without my brother's other family.
This is a pretty cool thing, y'all. We're fighting back tears up here. It means something more than just getting on a bike today and going out and having a good time. And yes, you can get on a bike for a cause. Sandy, is there? I have some information here, but is there a location maybe online that folks can go and learn more about Sherman?
We've got a Facebook page
Facebook
on.
page.
Uh-huh.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's fundraiser for Kathy and Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called Fundraiser.
Beating Heart Disease with Sherman Hagerton is what
Beating Heart Disease with Sherman Hagerton. That's your Facebook page. Beating Heart Disease with Sherman Hagerton. Hagggerton. If you want to learn more about what they're doing today, go to that Facebook page. Beating Heart Disease with Sherman Hagerton. Well, I've got 5 dice here. How would I do if I was going to be at the Toad?
Let Cindy blow on it.
Oh, is it? Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
That's
11.
all right.
That's a pretty good hand.
It's 11. It's 15.
Well, for $1, you can get an extra roll.
Really?
Yeah. Extra $1, you get a roll. Now, it might not be as good as that one.
Yeah, but you never know.
What did I get on that one? It's 18.
Yes.
Here we go.
22. Let's see.
Yeah.
Nope.
Should have kept the
Sorry.
first.
It was worse. Can I keep buying those like mulligans?
No.
No, you only get
we
one
get one
chance.
extra roll. See? You just lost.
Wow. So there's no way to.
Oh, but you got 4 other stops, so you might could add up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a better hand.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Sandy, are you from Blum also?
No, sir. I was raised in Meridian. My brother married
Sure.
Kathy Hackler, who was from Blum, and so that's how they ended up there. And it's been a blessing that they did,
Wow.
because these people are truly a blessing in our life. And my brother and sister-in-law, I know they know already, but I just have to tell them that the love that they have in their life and the amazing friends that they have in their life, there is no amount of money that could make you more rich in life than what they have in that little bitty town.
This has been great, and I know you guys have to scoot because you got 4 other stops to be at.
Yes.
Three, yeah.
Well,
We're heading
three
over
and
to-
other
another
stops.
four.
Yeah,
Three
yeah.
other
heading to
stops.
Blackie's and Walnut Springs next.
Going to Blackie's.
And then Mike's Motorcycle Shop over in Rio Vista,
Mm-hmm.
and then back to the Redneck in Blum. And everybody that's watching this, you are welcome. We would love to have you there.
Well, you heard it from Sandy herself. This is great. Robbie? Go back. Robert.
Robert.
I want to call you Robbie. Why do I want to call you
Just call me
Robbie?
Pawpaw. That's what everybody else
It calls
does.
him
Now,
Pawpaw.
see, that what I remember. Pawpaw. My grandfather's
He looks like a
name was
pawpaw.
Pawpaw. Yeah. Pawpaw, Sandy, thank you so much. One more time, Facebook page, Beating Heart Disease with Sherman Hagerton.
Yes.
That's your Facebook page. Learn more about it. Get involved if you'd like to. And these folks are wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you for riding for a good cause today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
See y'all. Pawpaw, got you now. Bird's eye view of them rolling on the table. Here we go. I see they're marking down the scores, tallying those up. Looks like we're watching something in Vegas, doesn't it? Come on, baby, come on. Look at that zoom. We got a 5, an 8.
Doesn't look like a very good hand.
I'd throw down $1 right now. Right now.